You're watching Good Day Marketplace on Fox 28.
Well, good morning and welcome to Good Day Marketplace. I'm Cameron Fontana in for Sharon Ireland. But before we get started, I don't know if you knew it, but the Cavaliers are the champions! Woo! We got LeBron James over here, Kristen Taylor with the cutest Cavaliers dress I've ever seen. We're going to be with her in a few moments, but we got a lot coming up on the show today. Today we're taking you on the golf course. They're rolling out the greens for the Senior Open this summer, and we're giving away a golf card on the show, good for free golf at 12 amazing Central Ohio golf courses. So stay tuned, and you could win that golf card. Also, if you're planning your summer vacation, you should be planning for something else too. We're going to tell you exactly what that is next. Then we're going to show how you can take on the Commuter Challenge to save money, reduce stress, help improve the environment, and maybe win some prizes too. All of that is coming up on the show, and it's pretty packed. But first, in Marketplace Media, the Commuter Challenge is a good name for the ride to work on weekdays, right?
I think so.
Courtney Kandabi and I don't know much about rush hour, though, because we get to come to work before the sun comes up.
I know. Lucky us. Literally, it's dark when I come to work and there's nobody on the roads. So we don't go during rush hour, either when we come to work or when we leave work. But don't hate us. It's not our fault. And I deal with traffic a lot, so I think I get a pass on this one. And I think everybody thinks they're a pretty good driver. Well, listen to these. These are the most annoying complaints people have about other people's bad driving habits. Here are the biggest complaints. Number one, cars that pull out in front of you in your lane and then they slow down.
Oh,
why do people do that?
I hate that.
Why do they do that? The second one, drivers who slow down in their lane and they wait for traffic to clear so that they can make a turn across all lanes. You don't do that?
I maybe have done it before.
I think I've done that one before.
I think I maybe done it before.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
I know.
Or you'll be stuck. Number three, slow drivers in the left lane.
No, on the freeway, I can't handle that.
Why do people not understand to get over?
I wish I was a cop so I can give them a ticket.
I know, it's like, come on. Number four, tailgaters. People who just ride behind you, right behind you, that if you tap the brakes a little bit, they're gonna hit you. Drives me.
I'm bad because I will tap my brakes sometimes.
You will? You're
if
like,
someone's
come on.
right on me,
Well,
I
it'd be
let
their
them know,
fault.
roll, bro, back up.
It'd be their fault, but
Yeah.
it's probably not good to do it. Anyway.
Sorry.
Number five, people who text and drive. That's just a major no.
Yeah,
no.
that's the worst.
Come on, save that for later. And interestingly, 8 out of 10 drivers say they're a good or even a great driver, yet only 2 out of those 10 have not had a ticket or an accident in the last 5 years.
Liars.
I haven't in the last 5 years.
Me neither.
We're good drivers.
We're good drivers.
Most drivers say they pay attention to the road, but admit they have distractions while driving. And these days with GPS and the radio,
Absolutely.
everything. It's really hard to stay focused, but you have to. So we want to know this morning, what's your biggest complaint about other drivers? Let us know on our Good Day Marketplace Facebook page, and then we will air those throughout the morning. One thing that drives me nuts is people who don't park correctly.
Oh.
And sometimes people have falsely accused me of that, but I would just like to say that I do not do that. I'm a good parker.
I almost was on the verge one time. Someone took up 2 places at Kohl's, and it was packed. And I almost wrote a note. You are a horrible parker. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep my cool. I'm going to be good.
Oh, so funny.
Share on our Facebook page, and we're going to talk about those later on in the show. But now in Marketplace Community, Central Ohio is about to welcome some big-name golfers in August when the Senior Open comes to Scioto Country Club. Sean recently visited the course and got some more information about this world-famous event. Welcome back. You know, it's summertime, and for a lot of families, that means vacation time. But are you guilty of spending more time planning that annual trip to Florida than planning for your retirement? Joining us to talk about it this morning are Greg and Kristen Taylor from Legacy Retirement Group. They're also hosts of the Winning Retirement radio show and, of course, weekly guests here on Marketplace. Now, before we get started, I have to show this off that we showed at the top of the show. How did you do that?
So this is my 9-year-old son's jersey.
People watching are like, I can't believe she fits in her kid's clothes.
He's going to see this and be like, hey, what'd you do? But yeah, so I had to wear something. I'm a Cleveland girl, born and raised. And I had to show my support.
Great.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, someone else that's really good at basketball, he was doing this right before we went on air, and he threw the ball away because he knew, but I went to call him out. Let me see what you were doing over there.
Yes, I was doing this with the spinning on the finger.
Look at that. Can we get one more? Try it again. We got the wide shot.
Okay. Well, let's see.
What? You know what? Before we break the set,
Yes.
here, give me the ball, Greg. Give me the ball. Okay.
Stick to what you know best.
Right. And what you know best really is retirement. And
Yes.
are you seeing a lot of people spend too much time saving up for vacations instead of what's important?
Yeah, so when we take our vacation, we go to, well, we used to go to a travel agent, set up a plan for Disney. That's our big family vacation. And what's been nice is, ever since that first 2 trips, I'd say, where we used a travel agent, now we have a plan to work from. So we just essentially copy what they set up for us the first time each year we go. But what we find retirees do is they may take a big trip, maybe their bucket list trip, I don't know, to Alaska or Italy or something like that, and they do spend months or maybe even years planning out what exactly they're going to do, where they're going to stay. But then when it comes to retirement, they just start withdrawing money. And I always joke and say, he makes fun of me, I say they just draw money out willy-nilly, not thinking about it, right? Without a plan. So we do think it's important. One of the biggest transitions in your life, you certainly want to work off of a plan.
Now, during your entire life, Greg, a lot of people are taking money out to save up.
Right.
But at what point do you need to get the pen and paper and actually come up with a plan?
Well, when you're about 5 years out from retirement, you really need to start focusing in because you're getting ready to make a major transition.
Okay.
Yeah.
The game plan for saving and accumulating during your lifetime is not the same game plan that you use to help you preserve and create income once you're retired.
Yeah.
Okay. And what goes into that comprehensive plan that you guys put together?
We call
Is it
it
just dollars and cents?
So we call it our CPR, Complete Planning Review.
Okay.
And it just covers all the core areas of your retirement. So your estate plan, your healthcare and insurance plan, your tax plan,
Right.
investment plan, income plan, all those things are so important when it comes to your retirement.
Wow. That's amazing. And I know a lot of us enlist the help of a travel agent to plan our vacations. It may be a good idea to enlist the help of some financial advisors when it comes to planning your retirement. So Greg and Kristen have an offer. If you're one of the first 10 callers to qualify today, you'll receive a complete planning review free of charge. The number to call is 614-336-7660. Now, I know these reviews are like $500.
Well, that's a great value, Cameron. And also, because of the Cavs championship, we're also going to send a complimentary copy of my book, Winning Retirement.
Nice.
So folks can have a championship retirement.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, again, the number to call is 614-336-7660. And for more information on Greg and Kristen and how they can help you retire with confidence, head to LegacyRetirementGroup.com. Greg and Kristen, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
You look so great. And you know what? While we continue, try to spin that
yes.
ball.
Well, let's see it.
Love it. Now, up next, we're going to find out about the Commuter Challenge, and we're asking you, what's your biggest complaint about other drivers? On our Marketplace Facebook page, Tiffany says her complaint is people not letting me over, even if her blinker's been on for a while. And they should definitely let you over, Tiffany, because it's your birthday, so happy birthday to you. And stick around, we're giving away that golf card coming up after the break. Try it again, let me see. In Marketplace Money, the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission has some ideas for saving some of that green. Patty Olmstead is here to tell us about their Central Ohio Commuter Challenge. Good morning, Patty.
Good morning. Thank you for having us today.
Oh, thanks for joining us. What is the Commuter Challenge?
Well, we're so excited to be having our first ever Commuter Challenge in Central Ohio. And what it is, it's a collaboration of companies that promote alternate transportation.
Okay.
So we have put the challenge on together with Kogo, which is a bike sharing organization. CODA, which I think most people know is our bus provider in Central Ohio, and Car2Go, which is a car sharing organization, which has been fairly new in the past couple years to Central Ohio.
Absolutely.
And what it is that if commuters replace a driving alone trip with a sustainable commute, such as carpooling, vanpooling, biking, walking, using Car2Go, taking transit, riding the bus, then they can be entered to win daily prizes.
Oh, so you have prizes up for grabs?
Yes, we have prizes. We have exciting prizes up for grabs.
And even beyond the incentives, I mean, the goal here is obviously to help the environment. when all this is said and done, what do you hope to achieve?
Well, what we really wanted to do is, it was really fun. I worked with some really creative people and we said, you know, really what do we want to accomplish this summer? And we really wanted to get the word out about sustainable commuting.
Right.
That it doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. You can take a bike instead of driving to the ballpark this summer. And all those commutes, whether they're a work commute or a casual commute, all works for our challenge. They all help the environment.
Yeah.
They all help reduce congestion on our roadways.
And what is amazing about Columbus are those different modes that you mentioned, because they're so supportive. I've done the Kogo bike share, the Coda, and I haven't done the Car2Go yet, but those are all involved in this, right?
Yeah, because they're a great way to support. If, for example, say you work downtown and you take a carpool to work, but yet you have that dentist appointment that is 3 miles away during your lunch break. You don't have to drive yourself that day. You can, you know, if you really like to bike, you could take the Kogo bike, or you could take Car2Go, or maybe you would use the C-Bus during your lunchtime.
And they are very affordable, because I've done them before. I think there might have that mindset of, oh man, it's going to cost a lot to rent a bike, and really it isn't. And there's so many different stations around Columbus to support that.
And that's, you know, part of what we wanted to accomplish is we wanted to give them an incentive to try a different option. And what's really exciting is we're hearing people say, I tried it, I loved it, I didn't realize how easy it would be. You know, I'm gonna continue doing this after the challenge. So really to get that conversation going, and you know, sometimes people are afraid to try something new, and you know, and some people won't like it, but the majority of them are going, this is really awesome.
So tell our viewers the details and the specifics about the Commuter Challenge. When can they participate? Where can they go online?
Okay, well they can go to makeyourmilesmatter.com. It's just that simple. They go to there through June 30th. Every day you can log your trip, which sustainable commute you used. And every day that they log a commute, they'll be entered for a daily prize. We have 3 grand prizes at the end of the month that all your daily prizes will go towards that grand prizes. So someone could win a $500 Visa card, a $200 Visa card, or Chipotle for 1 year. Everyone are like, wow, you know.
Okay, I think you just had 5,000 people sign up for that.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And you need a car to lift you when you're in the food coma after Chipotle.
Well, really, you need to take that bike ride afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to the office to work it off.
Well, Patty, this is a great program. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Make sure you help the environment, and make sure you try to get some of those prizes, including free Chipotle for a year. Now we're checking your pet peeves when it comes to other drivers. Courtney?
Christina says it drives me crazy driving behind someone with a blinker on.
I
so when
always
it's like
do
stuck
that.
on,
Yeah,
then
I
you try to
always
tell them, and then they're like, what's wrong with you? Also, if you aren't turning, turn the signal off. Sue Thomas says people cutting us off.
Sue
says people cutting us off.
I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
Go Cavs, bye!
Bye.